Welcome to a world where Christmas feels like a page torn from a fairy tale. Soft candlelight, handmade treasures, and the simple beauty of nature filling every corner. In this video, we're bringing to life a cottagecore Christmas, where foraged finds become festive decorations and rustic charm replaces store-bought glitz. Imagine transforming your home into a cozy winter haven inspired by the countryside, with the aroma of pine, the texture of wood, and the magic of simplicity guiding your decor choices this season. Cottagecore celebrates a return to slower living, baking bread, tending gardens, and decorating with intention. During Christmas, this aesthetic becomes even more enchanting. Think of it as a romantic mix of vintage nostalgia and natural beauty, where every ornament tells a story and every branch brings warmth. Instead of chasing trends, we turn to the outdoors for inspiration. Moss, pine cones, dried berries, and evergreens that remind us how stunning simplicity can be when combined with love and creativity. Step outside and notice nature's Christmas colors: the deep greens of pine, the rich reds of berries, the silvery hues of frost, and the earthy browns of bark and twigs. These tones naturally complement a cozy cottage setting. You don't need expensive materials. You need a good eye and a love for nature's imperfections. Each foraged piece, whether it's a fallen branch or a cluster of acorns, adds a touch of authenticity and tells a quiet story of the season's wonder. Before you start gathering, remember to forage mindfully. Only take what you need, and always leave enough for nature to thrive. Winter woods and fields are full of treasures: pine cones, seed pods, holly leaves, and dried vines. A walk outdoors becomes more than exercise. It's a moment to slow down, breathe in the crisp air, and collect materials that will soon bring life into your home. The best part? Every foraged item carries a memory of where it was found, making your decor deeply personal. Begin your decorating journey with a handmade wreath, the quintessential symbol of Christmas hospitality. Use grapevine or flexible branches as your base, then weave in pine sprigs, dried berries, and twigs. Add a ribbon made of burlap or linen for a vintage touch. Unlike store-bought wreaths, yours will have rustic character, uneven textures, wild shapes, and the scent of nature. Hang it on your door and let it greet every guest with the story of your handmade, nature-inspired holiday spirit. Your mantel is the perfect stage for cottagecore magic. Drape it with layers of evergreen garlands, interspersed with candles, dried orange slices, and pine cones. Use simple touches like twine bows and old-fashioned ornaments to evoke nostalgia. The gentle glow of flickering candlelight against natural textures instantly creates warmth. You can even tuck in little treasures from your foraging trip, feathers, twigs, or dried flowers, for a whimsical woodland feel that captures the heart of the countryside. A cottagecore Christmas tree isn't about perfection, it's about personality. Replace plastic ornaments with foraged and handmade pieces. Hang dried orange slices, cinnamon sticks, and wooden beads. Add garlands made of popcorn or cranberries. You can even make ornaments from air-dried clay or salt dough using vintage lace for texture. Top it off with a star made from twigs tied together with jute. This tree becomes a reflection of your creativity and a celebration of nature's humble beauty. For your Christmas table, bring the outdoors in. Create a natural centerpiece using a wooden tray filled with pine branches, candles, and foraged elements like moss and berries. Scatter small pine cones between place settings and tie napkins with twine or dried herbs like rosemary. Use mismatched vintage dishes for that cozy lived-in charm. Each detail invites guests to slow down, appreciate simple beauty, and savor the heartfelt warmth of a cottagecore-inspired Christmas meal shared with loved ones. Nothing enhances the cottagecore atmosphere quite like soft, natural lighting. Instead of bright LED displays, choose candles, lanterns, and fairy lights that emit a warm glow. Place them inside mason jars or vintage glass bottles to reflect the light gently across your space. The flicker of candlelight bouncing off natural textures, pine needles, wood grain, and linen, creates that serene countryside charm. It's a reminder that true holiday magic isn't loud or flashy, but quietly comforting and peaceful. Layer your home with cozy textiles that bring comfort and warmth. Think knitted throws, plaid blankets, linen table runners, and cotton cushions. Keep the color palette neutral with touches of forest green, cream, and muted red. Add textures like wool and burlap for that countryside feel. Every fabric should invite you to slow down and snuggle up. Perfect for chilly evenings spent sipping cocoa by the fire while your handmade decorations shimmer softly in the background. The kitchen is the heart of the cottagecore home. Decorate with simple, natural accents like jars of dried fruit, sprigs of pine in glass bottles, and homemade treats cooling on open shelves. Bake cookies or bread, and let the scent mingle with your natural decor. A garland of dried oranges or bay leaves adds a rustic touch. Display your foraged finds beside your baked goods. The result is a kitchen that feels lived in, loved, and full of Christmas warmth. Wrap your gifts with as much care as your decor. Use craft paper, twine, and natural embellishments like dried orange slices, small pine cones, or sprigs of cedar. Handwrite your tags and add a touch of ribbon made from old fabric scraps. Every gift feels personal and thoughtful, perfectly aligned with the cottagecore aesthetic. Not only does this save money, but it also reduces waste, showing that sustainability and beauty can go hand in hand this holiday season. Incorporate vintage charm by mixing old and new pieces. Use heirloom ornaments, thrifted candle holders, or antique teacups as part of your display. Vintage elements bring history into your decor, connecting past Christmases with the present. A worn wooden crate can become a centerpiece, or an old mirror can reflect your garland's glow. Each aged detail adds a layer of soulfulness, making your space feel like a timeless cottage nestled in a snowy countryside. Keep your foraged decor fresh throughout the holidays. Mist greenery with water occasionally, and replace dried elements when needed. The beauty of this approach is its ever-changing nature. Your home evolves with the season. Add new finds from winter walks or swap dried florals as the days pass. This constant connection to nature keeps your decor feeling alive and authentic, reflecting the rhythm of the natural world even in the heart of winter. Beyond the beautiful decorations, a cottagecore Christmas is about intentional living, cherishing slow moments, heartfelt creativity, and gratitude for what's around us. Every foraged pine cone or handmade wreath is a symbol of mindfulness and appreciation for nature's gifts. It's a return to simplicity, where joy isn't found in abundance, but in authenticity. This style reminds us to embrace imperfection, savor small details, and find beauty in the handmade and heartfelt. As we conclude this journey through Cottagecore Christmas Décor, remember that the most magical part of the season is not the decorations themselves, but the love and intention behind them. When you fill your home with pieces from nature and handmade touches, you create a sanctuary of warmth and nostalgia. So light your candles, hang your foraged garlands, and let your cozy cottage glow with simple, natural beauty. Wishing you a Christmas filled with comfort, creativity, and timeless charm.